Hello students, I am once again back with a lecture of quadratic equation. Today we are going to learn the relation between roots of the quadratic equation and the coefficients. Okay? For that matter only you should know two formulas. The formulas are alpha plus beta is equal to minus b upon a. This is one. Yes. And the other one is alpha into beta is nothing but c upon a. Okay. So alpha plus beta is minus b upon a and alpha into beta is c upon a. In this, what is the quadratic equation will be given to you and they will be asking you to find out alpha plus beta and alpha into beta. Okay, so we'll just solve few sums based on this. First sum is if alpha and beta are the roots. If alpha and beta are the roots of quadratic equation 2x square plus 6x minus 5. So they have given you that if alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic equation. So they have given you the quadratic equation. Then find alpha plus beta and alpha into beta. Okay. So again, you are going to write the quadratic equation 2x square plus 6x minus 5. Yes, you are going to see that it is in the standard form. Is equal to 0. Okay. Is equal to 0. 2x square plus 6x minus 5 is equal to 0. So then you are just going to write comparing with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. A is nothing but 2, b is nothing but 6, c is nothing but minus 5. Okay, why we have found out? Because you want to find out alpha plus beta, the formula says minus b upon a. And alpha into beta, the formula says c upon a. So you require a, b and c. So they have asked you to find out alpha beta. You are going to write just alpha beta is equal to formula minus b upon a. Again you can write formula minus b is 6, a is 2. You can simplify 2 1s are, 2 3s are. So the answer is minus 3. Okay, I'll continue here. Alpha into beta is nothing but c upon a. Yes, you are just again substituting. Alpha is nothing, c is nothing but minus 5 and a is nothing but 2. So you have found out alpha plus beta and you have found out alpha into beta. So you should know alpha plus beta is minus b upon a and alpha into beta is c upon a. And that is how you have found out this. Okay, we will see some different type of sums based on this. Okay. The sum is the difference between the roots, of the equation. I am writing all short forms of the equation x square minus 13x plus k is equal to 0 is 7. Yes, find k. Find k. Something different, right? The difference between the roots of the equation so and so is equal to 0 is 7. So the root is being given as 7. Okay. and they have asked you to find out the value of k. Again, you are just going to write the equation x square minus 13x plus k is equal to 0. It is in standard form. Then you are going to just compare. Yes, I am just writing comparing. A is equal to 1, B is equal to minus 3 and C is equal to k. Okay, we are just going to find out again alpha plus beta. See, they have not given us two roots, they have given us only one root, and that is 7. And again they have asked us to find out the value of C. So alpha plus beta is nothing but minus b upon a. I'll write here only formula minus b is minus 13 upon a is 1. So the answer is minus into minus plus, that is 13. So alpha plus beta I got 13. I'll write this as dot 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 1. Okay. Now we are just going to find out what they have given as per the given condition. They have said the difference between the root. So if alpha and beta are the roots, alpha minus beta, the difference between the roots of the equation is 7. That is been mentioned. Alpha minus beta is 7. That is given to you. That is your dot 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 2. Okay. So now in this case, see, both alpha and beta, you cannot find out the value of k unless and until you know at least one value of the root, right? So what you are going to do is, you are just going to add these two equations. Yes, you are going to add these two equations, that is alpha plus beta and alpha minus beta. So that will be what? Alpha plus alpha, I'll just do it, alpha plus beta plus alpha minus beta is equal to 13 plus 7. So beta will get cancelled. 2 alpha is equal to 20. Am I right? So alpha is equal to 20 divided by 2, that is 10. So now I got alpha as 10. Okay. So now from here what I can do is I can find out beta also. Yes. So substituting in any time equation, suppose I am substituting here, substituting alpha in equation 2. I will be getting what? 10 minus beta is equal to 7. Minus beta is equal to 7 minus 10. That is minus beta is equal to minus 3. That is beta is equal to 3. So I got the value of alpha as 10 and I got the value of beta as 3. Now I can find out alpha into beta, because see, alpha into beta is nothing but C upon A. But now you know alpha is 10, you know beta is 3, you don't know C, C is nothing but K, for which we have done all these things. Upon A is nothing but 1. So 10 3 is 30 is equal to K. This is how you found out the value of K. Okay, I'll just explain it again. See, the difference between the roots of the equation x square minus 13x plus k is equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation. So we have written the quadratic equation. Then we have compared the quadratic equation A, B and C. We have found out the value. You know that alpha plus beta is nothing but minus b upon A. So you substituted the value and you got 13. You wrote it as equation 1. Now they have given you a condition, the difference between the roots. So alpha minus beta is equal to 7. You can first mention here, right? Let the roots be alpha and beta. Okay. Then alpha minus beta is 7. So given equation is 2. That is, they have given us, so we have put the equation as 2. Now what we are doing is, we are just adding these two equations, equation 1 and equation 2. So my left hand side is alpha plus beta plus alpha minus beta. My right hand side is 13 and 7. So I added it, plus beta minus beta will get cancelled. So I got 2 alpha is equal to 20. Variable on one side, number on other side. 2 goes here, it becomes division. Here it is 10. So you can substitute. So you got value of 1 now. That is alpha is so and so. So now what you are going to do, because you don't have here, right? Alpha is also not there, beta is also not there. So we have found out alpha as well as beta. So now alpha is, we are substituting in equation 2, anytime equation you can substitute here also. We have substituted in equation 2. So that is 10 minus beta is equal to 7. Minus beta is equal to 7. This 10 comes here, it becomes minus 10. Plus 1 is minus, minus with greater number sign. Minus minus will get cancelled, beta is equal to 3. So you got the value of both alpha as well as beta. Yes, alpha you got, beta you got. So now you want to find out the value of k. So for that matter, we are going to use this. Alpha into beta is equal to c upon a. So alpha into beta is equal to c upon a. C is nothing but k. They have given a, the value is 1. Alpha you just found out 10. Beta you found out 3. So 10 into 3 is 30 is equal to k. And this is how you found out the value of k. Okay. Something different, unique sum. So you can try it. Okay. One more sum we'll try to take based on alpha plus beta, alpha into beta. I think few sums are there in your exercise also. So please try them, and even 1 or 2 sums in your problem set. Okay. So remember this formula, alpha plus beta is minus b upon a, and alpha into beta is c upon a. Okay. So now we are going to take one more example. Now if they are written, so just see, if alpha and beta are the roots of x square plus 5x minus 1 is equal to 0, then they have asked you to find out 2 things. One is alpha cube, I think, yes, alpha cube plus beta cube, and the second one is alpha square plus beta square. Yes, again, first you are going to see whether it is in standard form. Yes, it is in standard form. So you are writing x square plus 5x minus 1 is equal to 0, which is in the standard form. Then you are going to compare. I am just writing compare. Writing a is equal to 1, b is equal to 5, c is equal to minus 1. Okay. After that you are going to find out the value of alpha plus beta, because something alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta is nothing but what? You have said minus b upon a. Minus b upon a. Formula minus b is 5, a is 1. So it is minus 5. Okay. So you got alpha plus beta. Now we are going to find out alpha into beta, which is nothing but c upon a, and that is c is minus 1 upon 1, means only minus 1. Okay. Now they have asked you this, alpha cube plus beta cube. For that matter, the formula is alpha cube plus beta cube. Yes, the formula is alpha plus beta the whole cube. Alpha plus beta the whole cube minus 3 alpha beta bracket alpha plus beta. Okay, so remember this formula, learn it by heart. Alpha cube plus beta cube is alpha plus beta the whole cube minus 3 alpha beta bracket alpha plus beta. Now we are just going to substitute the values which you have found out. Alpha plus beta is minus 5. So minus 5 the whole cube minus formula 3. Alpha into beta you found out minus 1. Alpha plus beta you have found out is minus 5. Now we are just going to simplify this. So 5 into 5 into 5, that is minus 5 cube, plus into minus, minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus. So it is odd number, and here it is negative. So always the answer will be negative. So minus 125. Okay. Now here if you see minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus. So I am going to write minus. 5 3s are 15. Okay. Both are minus. What you are going to do? Both are minus. You are going to do plus with minus sign. So I am going to get 140, sorry, right? Minus 140. Got it? So this is how I got alpha cube plus beta cube. Formula is alpha plus beta the whole cube minus 3 alpha beta bracket alpha plus beta. See that you learn this formula. For this, what we have done, first we saw that it is in a standard form. Then we have compared it. We have written a, b and c. The reason behind, you want alpha plus beta, that is minus b upon a, and alpha into beta, that is c upon a. We just substituted the values. We got minus 5 and minus 1. we wrote the formula for alpha cube plus beta cube is so and so, and we just again substituted. Here it is minus into minus plus, plus into minus is minus. And always remember, when it is minus and the power is odd number, the answer will be always negative. Okay, so now one more thing they have asked you is, the second sum is alpha square plus beta square. Okay, alpha square plus beta square, the formula is, here again you have to remember, alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2 alpha beta, minus 2 alpha beta. So just again substitute the value, alpha plus beta you got minus 5, so minus 5 the whole square, formula minus, formula 2, and alpha into beta is nothing but minus 1. So minus 5 the whole square is 25, minus into minus is plus, that is 2. 25, 26, 27. So alpha square plus beta square, you got it as 27. So in this case you have learnt is two formulas, that is alpha cube plus beta cube is nothing but alpha plus beta the whole cube minus 3 alpha beta bracket alpha plus beta, and alpha square plus beta square is nothing but alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Okay, what is to be remembered is alpha plus beta is minus b upon a, and alpha into beta is c upon a. Okay, so this is how we have finished the quadratic equation. I think now the next lecture will be word problems. Okay, so hopefully you are understanding and enjoying the lecture. Okay, I am trying to be as easy as possible so that an average student will understand the basics also, that is the addition property, multiplication property, variable on one side, number on other side, etc., etc. So thank you for watching. God bless you all. Please share that if you like it. Please subscribe, share with your friends. Okay, thank you. God bless you all.